made mistakes from the get-go. Street kid from the start, right? No regrets, no. I do what I want, yeah, cause I said so. No seat for the wicked, right? No bed, no. Rolling with the punk rockers, I ain't lying. Fake guns, fake bands, fake punk, I ain't buying. Hit the road, hauling no, rock and rolling, dying. About 15 deep, we hit the streets, low riding. By the time we made it to New Orleans, must have been 3:30. By the time we made it to Memphis, we were crazy. Tonight you're our blanket, and you're gonna keep us warm. Tonight, protect us from the storm. Huge black clouds of troubled times, they are coming around. Hold on, let me go through another round. Tuesday night is when the storm's gonna settle down. Had a clan, circumstance, told core, trouble bound. She the one, all alone, back I'm looking. Smoking mirrors as I watch, all the girls stripping. It's no fun, lost again to have your heart broken. Greetings from a world that is built on hustling. By the time we made it to New Orleans, it must have been 3:30. By the time we made it to Memphis, we were crazy. Tonight you're our blanket, and you're gonna keep us warm. Tonight, protect us from the storm. Embrace the fallen when they have failed. Every road can lead ya straight down the fucking hell. Embrace the fallen when they have failed. Now, every road can take ya straight down to hell. Everyone astray, tripping. Happy times are gone past, start slipping. This won't be enough to keep me on the road living. Good every night, a different city, I'll be sleeping. Let me know, here we go, met a gun and Lola. Is she here, is she there, drinking Jack and Cola? She said, Gene, where you been? I got something to show ya. Lola fired off her clothes and started rock and rolling. By the time we made it to New Orleans, it must have been 3:30. By the time we made it to Memphis, we were crazy. Tonight, you're our blanket, and you're gonna keep us warm. Tonight, protect us from the storm. Fights and stilettos to rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll, to rock and roll, rock and roll. There's a roller coaster, the kids get lost and no one's gonna stay. Yeah, truck trees and beasties with Dingo Mohawk hair. Right, misfits and homeless kids all call the home there. Don't tell me it ain't real, don't you fucking dare. Posh pile in the car, nothing going on. Turn off the radio cause it's my favorite song. There's a club on the coast where all the kids get along. And punks and wayward ones, nothing can go wrong. Saturday, I'll say the killer code. There's no way I'm gonna end up at that disco. Make my way through fist fights and stilettos to rock and roll, rock and roll. Saturday, I'll say the killer code. There's no way I'm gonna end up at that disco. Make my way through fist fights and stilettos to rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll, to rock and roll, rock and roll. You know what, when I show up there's gonna be some fucking action. Show me the signs, lost the wild, that's the fucking attraction. She said when I fuck em up, that's her satisfaction. Bottle of red, straight ahead, detail transaction. Hell, Angels spent my neighborhood, it was always understood. I was running out for the Angels, I was a little fucking hood. When rock was my way out, it was always in my blood. I don't give a fuck, I was locked up, should be dead or in jail. Saturday, I'll say you can't come. There's no way I'm gonna end up at the disco. Make my way through fist fights and stilettos to rock and roll, rock and roll. Saturday, or else I you cannot go. end up at the disco. Make my way through fist fights and stilettos. To rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll. To rock and roll, rock and roll. Family turns their back on their son. Now we're all alone. Now we ain't got a home. Now we're among our own. Saturday, well, I'll tell you, can I come? There's no way. I can't end up at the disco. Make my way through fist fights and stilettos. To rock and roll, rock and roll. Saturday, well, I'll tell you, can I go? There's no way. I can't end up at the disco. Make my way through fist fights and stilettos. To rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll. To rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll. To rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll. To rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll. To rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll. To rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll. To rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll. To rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll. To rock and roll, rock and roll. Ghost band, ghost band. There's a ghost band girl playing our song now. Ghost band, ghost band. There's a ghost band girl playing our song. And they knew all the lyrics by heart now. And they play in the perfect key. And their tombstones are silhouetted. And the band I can barely see. When the spirit fades, it's hard to treat it. When the funeral's over, I can't leave it. Everyone's going home undefeated. Ghost band, ghost band. There's a ghost band girl playing our song now. Ghost band, ghost band. There's a ghost band girl playing our song. And the energy's so overwhelming. And the echo from the crowd is deafening. And the music conveyed is convincing. And the world don't seem so daunting. In the shimmer light, there's secrets in the mood that accelerates in an instant. And we all sing in perfect cadence. Ghost band, ghost band. There's a ghost band girl playing our song right. Ghost band, ghost band. There's a ghost band girl playing our song. If you lose me, you'll lose a good thing. That's one thing I know for sure. If you lose me, girl, you lose a good thing. That's one thing I know for sure. When you are sick, girl, I held your hand. When you are troubled, I try to understand. Stay with you, I do anything I can. Cause losing you is not part of the plan. Melbourne is a tropical London. American in a tropical London. Abandoned in a tropical London. Hold on, hold on. If you lose me, you lose a good thing. That's one thing I know for sure. If you lose me, girl, you lose a good thing. That's one thing I know for sure. A souvenir reminds me of you. Every day I catch a glimpse of us two. I'm the one coming to the rescue. That's why I'm confused. You're with USA. Melbourne is a tropical London. American in a tropical London. Abandoned in a tropical London. Hold on, hold on. If you lose me, you lose a good thing. That's one thing I know for sure. If you lose me, girl, you lose a good thing. That's one thing I know for sure. Go! Medication led to an altercation. It's a hesitance in the valley of deception. And I walk alone, but it was not my intention. Not my invention, but now my heart's been ripped wide open. If you lose me, you lose a good thing. That's one thing I know for sure. If you lose me, girl, you lose a good thing. That's one thing I know for sure. Oh,